Well, Stephanie, don't you think we ought to go and join the men? You know how Eric hates to be kept waiting.
Don't.
Don't? That's all through. That's finished, Stephanie. There are no more don'ts. I'm going to tell Eric the truth about Ridge, and there's nothing you can do to stop me, so don't even try. No bribes, no nothing. I am going to tell him the truth. You could shoot me, I suppose,
Sally,
but...
please. I'm asking you, one mother to another. Don't do this to my son. And certainly don't do this to my family.
Telling you, Mother, it was amazing. I was amazing.
Rip, I wish you would just leave those people alone. Brooke Logan is a very powerful woman.
Yeah, well, she was putty in my hands last night. Brooke couldn't resist me. I mean, we talked, we danced. And she wasn't feeling threatened. She was having a good time, you know, and she deserves that. She needs somebody in her life who's going to be there for her. You know, 100%. No reservations, no hesitations, no matter how bad things get.
A man like you?
Yes, Mother. I'm exactly the kind of man that Brooke Logan needs in her life. You know, and I think she's finally beginning to realize that. We weren't just playing for the cameras this time. It wasn't an act. Brooke and I finally hit it off last night.
You think Stephanie is impressed with your money and your power? You think you can turn her head with your state dinners and your economic summits?
I can give her so much more than that, Eric.
No, you can't, Massimo. Whatever you're selling, Stephanie's not interested.
You see, you just don't understand, Eric. I am not selling anything. I am giving Stephanie what she wants, what she's always wanted, what she thought she had with you, but was mistaken.
And what is that, Massimo?
Respect, Eric. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Loyalty and devotion.
You're talking to me about respect for Stephanie? If you had any respect for her, you wouldn't even be here right now. If you cared about her the way you say you do, you'd walk out that door right now and leave us alone.
Oh, I see. So that's what you were doing when you left Stephanie for Brooke and you walked out that door. You were showing her how much you cared.
All right, that's it. I don't care about your feelings for Stephanie. I don't care about this connection and this history that you say the two of you share. There's nothing more precious than the bond between a man and his family, his wife and his children. And what you're doing, taking advantage of the situation, pitting Stephanie and Ridge against me, is despicable. It's small-minded manipulation, and it's not going to work. There's nothing you or anybody can do to tear this family apart. It's not going to happen.
Excuse me, I think there's something wrong with my hearing. Did I actually hear you say please to me?
Yes, Sally. Please, I'm asking you.
I don't think you have any right to ask me for anything after all of the things you've taken away from me.
Okay, I can see you're angry. You're angry with me and Thorne and now Massimo. And what you want is to get even.
What I want is justice, Stephanie. I want people like you Forresters who enjoy walking all over other people to finally get what you deserve.
And what about Ridge's wife and children? Do they deserve to be pulled into this, involved in this? Is that your idea of justice? You can't do that. I know you, Sally. I know you. You're not a cruel woman. Please, Sally, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, don't interfere in this. I'm begging you not to do this.
You want me to think of the children,
Yes,
right?
yes.
You are begging me to think of the children. All right. Here's what I think. I think the children will probably not be as upset as you think they will be. I don't think they're going to be hurt as badly because I don't believe that Eric is going to abandon them when he finds out that he's not related to them.
I don't know what Eric is going to do. All I can do is stand here and ask you not to hurt innocent people.
Nice try, Grandma. But I'm not buying. Think of the children, think of Eric, think of Ridge, think of everybody. Well, maybe I better do that, because I don't think you are thinking of other people. I think the only thing on your mind is finding a way to shut me up. Oh, look at that. The Ice Queen is actually melting. Admit it, Stephanie. You are terrified. You are terrified because you know I have the fate of your family and everything you care about right here in the palm of my hand. And because of that, you would be willing to promise me anything, say or do anything, just to keep me quiet. You would, wouldn't you?
Brooke was really charmed by you.
Does that surprise you?
No. Women have always been interested in you. You've got something special, Whip. Your father did too. Women are drawn to you. Once they get to know you, other men just don't seem to measure up.
So you think it's possible?
What?
Me and Brooke. I mean, a few weeks ago, I would have said no way. We definitely got off on the wrong foot. But now, could it be? Could a woman like Brooke Logan be interested in a man like me?
Okay, honey. I'm going to the store. I'll be back in an hour.
Okay. Me and Brooke Logan. Mommy and Daddy. Well, the whole world thinks that we're a couple. Maybe someday soon we will be. Brooke?
Oh, Whip, come in.
Hey. I was just on my way home from work. Megan said you might need these reports, and I thought you might need these.
Oh, Whip, you don't have to keep giving me presents. You've done so much already.
I want to do more. I want to be there, Brooke. I've been thinking about nothing but all week. I want to be in the delivery room.
We already discussed this. I don't want the press involved. I'm not going to turn my child's birth into a media circus.
I'm not talking about the press. I'm talking about me. No cameras, no reporters, just me.
That's not really necessary. I'll be fine.
You shouldn't be alone.
I'll call one of my sisters or my mother.
Brooke, if I'm going to be part of this baby's life, I want to be there from the beginning. You know, from the very first second. And I want to be there for you, too. You know, we're in this together, right?
After all these months, you're still determined to go through with this.
A child needs a father.
And that's all that really matters to you. Not the money, not the prestige. You really do care about this baby.
And his mother. It's happening, isn't it?
What?
You're forgetting about Deacon, aren't you?
I didn't think I could forget about him. I tried really hard, but I didn't think it was possible. And then you came into my life. You stepped forward and you rescued me. And I didn't think I could trust you at first. But now I do. And every day, I am more and more grateful for you. You are an amazing man, Whip Jones. And I just want to say thank you.
It's not just a daydream. It could happen that way. It will happen that way.
I have to hand it to you, Highness. That was an extremely effective angle, the grandchild angle. Very effective. Tugging at the heartstrings, awakening maternal instinct. Very effective. I might have bought it if you hadn't oversold the begging angle.
I'm not playing some angle here.
That is astonishing. A forester begging a spectra. What a treat.
Sally, this is serious business. This is really serious.
All right. Seriously, then, what would you be willing to do? What would you be willing to give to protect your family?
Anything. I'd do anything that you want.
Really? Anything, huh? Well, that does put a different spin on things.
All right, look, I told you to leave. I'm finished talking to you. I want to hear what Sally has to say. Come on, Sally. You said you had something to tell me. Now, what is it?
Oh, well, Eric, I do think I owe you an apology for coming over here like this. I made a mistake. It was really nothing. It was just a misunderstanding. Your wife and I have straightened it all out.
Brooke, you are one hell of a woman. You may not know it yet, but I am the man for you.
I'll be in to feed you in a little while. Hi, sweetie. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. My beautiful baby girl. She's so sweet.
It's hard to believe she's 6 months old already.
I know. Time just flies by.
I know.
And you haven't missed a minute of it.
Well, she is the apple of her daddy's eye.
You've turned out to be a great father. It amazes me, the connection that you have and the way you relate to each other. She really does love you.
And I love her more than I thought I could love anybody. It's hard to believe that I'm not a real birth father.
Well, you're the only father she will ever know. She's really lucky to have you. We both are.
should get going. I have a lot of stuff to take care of at home.
Whip. Don't go.
Well, I'll be back. I'll come to tuck her in.
Well, I don't want you to just stop by anymore. I want you to stay.
Stay?
Move in here with us.
Brooke, I don't know what to say.
Okay, well then don't say a word. Just listen. I know that I said we should probably have separate lives. But every time you leave here, I really miss you. And I think about you all the time. I want you to be a live-in father for our daughter. I want to start a real life with you. I want you, Whip.
And I want you.
Whip.
Someday, Brooke. Someday.
That's it? You made a mistake? You barge into our home like this for no reason?
I'm sorry I barged in. Let's just say I got what I came for.
Then if you got what you came for, I want you to go. Now, I want you both out of here.
Stephanie?
It's all right, Moss. You can leave. It's all right. Eric, I'd like to talk to Sally alone for a moment, please. Please. You're not going to tell Eric?
No, not if you're a good girl and do exactly what I say.
What are you playing at here, Sally?
I'm not playing, honey. I'm after a little payback, a little justice. And it's a very sweet feeling. I have got you right under my thumb. That's exactly where I want you. And that's where you're going to stay. Huh? Here's the deal. I want you at my house tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock and not a minute later.
Why?
Doesn't matter why, does it? Haven't you already agreed to do whatever I want? Well, this is what I want. Be there, 9 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, Stephanie Forrester is going to start a whole new life.